Hello, assalamu alaikum. Albenyadi. I hope everything is okay. Guy, we finally made it back from Kiang. Kiang on the map. Yeah, Kiang on the map. Yeah, we finally made it back from United Kiang. UK. The guy in UK. The guy in UK, United Kiang. Yeah, I just I just returned from Kiang's, but 1 hour ago. Well, from Jara. I was in Jara, and then parents were picking. Then we came back to town. So if you guys are hearing me, now come wait. I'll give me a thumbs up if my voice is coming great. I'll appreciate that. Sadabo, even. So give me a hands up, and then also not remember Jay. Do me a quick one. Share the program for me, please. Yeah, I'll share, and then also give me a thumbs up if you can hear me properly. That would be nice. And by I'll share. Yes, my young guy. If I'm not. Oh, speak louder. Okay, I'll do that. I'll try to speak much louder. Okay, cool. Mr. Baja, thanks. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's good. Yo, kaya nada kairoko no. Ni moja ma fanang mitaje kiang. I was very good. Manja muso bije kaya alhamdulillah. I was able to see a lot of people yesterday. So most of us returned back today. Then I large it after. It was a hectic. I was there since Thursday. I went Sunday, did 1 or 2 days, and then came back on Ward Development Fund distribution. I became a council. Then I departed back, in chairman, when I gave them some support, and then we stayed. Our team stayed, and Baba is fine. I feel like I'm outside. He's doing wonderful. The triple Marco Backer. Yeah, so alhamdulillah, just like you guys saw it. It was a hard-fought election. Election candidate, I would lie. Maybe for the lower level. It's a ward council with 2,000 votes. It should have been just a simple election. But no. It was hard-fought. It was hard-fought. And especially the last 2 days, what I saw with my eyes, I am Jackal parce que alon kamelo no ha MPP ko le mo kiyele du sanotata, somebody nyol data senyol everybody. But once you are on the ground and you see in reality, mfutara masembe follow no me pesal. Yeah, if you are following him, motobe raseri. So masembe sadebe do ari nyame. It's not that much of a big, village. I mean, started by killing them in 1 or 2 corridors here and there. And then, dude, these cars were lined up. In Prado, Jowl, National Assembly Motor, Jana Dobi, number plate. We don't know who the guy is. And lines and lines upon lines of MPP vehicles. Yes, I was a bit shaken. I was like, damn, this amount of resource and time and dedication to this, it's going to be a tough one. Yes, it's our territory. Yes, don't live in the before we incumbents. But what I saw was they were not ready to play around. And I'm fair. I barely be. So when I saw that, I'm like, damn, this is not going to be easy. But yes, like my Musa is saying here, you can discourage it. Yes, once you see I'm coming. once you see the what do you call the amount of vehicles and the firepower, it can shake la follow. Whatever la min jamin la follow. Ko you doge. Ay la nang yeah and then ye kama ya sulu je. When they saw me, everybody prim param nani old time friends all them kebala nyol and telo kulu karamuro and all these other people they're my guys. So when they saw me, everybody boom boom Sidiq na and talk with Yabla Drong with confidence. Lamin Chang was like, hey, look, okay. I had to political long. I had to kainta jisola kainta funkulan tulunga men kejang suosu koda to mandundaming ngamen fijang albajala. So then you start wondering, what the hell did this guy do here? They've been based here. Their cars are here. They have the money. They have the star power. They have the ministers. They have Dr. Samate. So what exactly have they done here? And I started wondering, like, whoa, okay. Because you don't know. So now they can easily, then I get to see the reality of this MPP political machine, how they operate. Yes, so what are you talking about? Okay, well, our people are also here. They've been here for the past, I don't know, weeks. So what are you talking about? Baby, no, I don't understand. Mola je kununko. Awodia mola rek around 8-9 months mola na atebo fokande rek no boss bafla bora combo. When I saw those bosses, what I'm going to go, because I know these things. I participated in a lot of these elections, and usually the key point, the key break point, combo. If your people are not mobilized, combo these are the facts. But when I saw those two buses, I know in those two bus flow, as if kemening talul bijele. I did my calculation. Yo bonije maybe suokono honey will divide. Yo line kemening talul kadrek. Say we'll get the majority. No, basically that's how the numbers broke. We got 240 something. This guy had got 170, 175. In the same village, so the coming of combo helped a lot. Yes. But whatever they did, I was like, man, this people must have pumps a lot, because I know they in Corona. I'm getting Corona, but I cannot tell you how much. I'm hearing 6 million, I'm hearing other numbers, but I cannot authenticate. But I know there was money. Because anyway you see Sidiq and Barofo Barinu from Amadou Sane, the one that's the businessman, work. So I'm like, yeah, there's money here. There's definitely money. I just Kubella. And then we didn't shake, moment shake. We just kept to our guns, and then no boss or nada. It was quite welcoming to see these buses arriving. And then they came, and then another thing, when the buses came, now at that night, the focus shifted. Now the focus is to fight, because boss you little women. These are our lessons we all need to learn here. These boss people, when they came, before you put ibe la kado ila karte kesol de la vodas kado ya be nyomo ya di mo kilina puru ya muda. So that way you are not tempted in any way, shape or form. Puru at last minute they go and go tough in kemen and then so you have no access to your vodas cards. So and that person, we don't know who that person is. These people they were looking helter skelter to know who that guy is. I don't think they ended up knowing who that guy is, because if they know, they could have basically got to him, and you never know. People are struggling here. You know what I mean? So that could have been a disaster. But Kiang being Kiang, they are different. They are built different. After Mina Kachang from Kiang, what does Kiang mean to us, and what does Kiang mean to Gambia and moving forward? So yeah, Ninko is a hard-fought election. It was. Yeah, Kembur World. Amanya na keloti num mamara jarta wala num bari ya jarre to wala muna jare ndiye wala. This is the big question. Why a small ward of 4 or 5 villages Jasobo, Jomar, Kolior, Masembe, Toranka Banda. Toranka Banda, for you guys need to understand, a lot of people, I don't think they get it. So Toranka Banda is a combination, it's a combination of about 3 small hamlets. Yeah, Satedin Sabalangamara. They are all small, like 5, 6, 7 houses here and there. So then it's called a Toranka Banta. So they can categorize Toranka Banta, but it's not like one cat started killing them. But Toranka Banta itself, na molia kategel. You know, former councillor Fanko Lojele, Boholo Lojele, nice borehole. I was very impressed. You know, big, I don't know, 5,000-liter tank. And then I phone call for women garden. Because I remember when we went when Brindun Daje, I went straight to the women garden, and then convoy was out, Koma Doman and then Haji Swale for the follow. We just have a chit chat with the with the women at the garden, and they came out and they were swearing, UDP, wallahi, until Fonga Fa Dina UDP, because Haji speaks very fluent for Fulani. Haji ka fula kon fula kende asinama phone. So there I can't say much, but I could hear them. Sometimes they will chime into Mandinka also. So Haji was interacting with them a lot and picking their brain. And they were very appreciative of what our former councillor Bakari something did for them. They were highly appreciative, and they said they were going to vote, and I believed them. I did. I have no doubt, no reason to doubt them, because the evidence is right there. You want development? Allah garden ofele, burning nice crops, for greening, everything is green. Boholo ba fenkela. We did this for Toranka Banta. And through my observation, I thought this is gonna be different, I think we started making some inroads, if we get getting 5, 10 before now, at least 25, 30, then before you know, you start getting into the hundreds, now balance the money, come how we also balance in the other side. But nope, that didn't pan out. So that's Toranka Banda. So Toranka Banda plus Jomari. So Jomari and Jasabo were like a one police station, because Jasabo is a smaller community, so they do commute. You understand? Which is a challenge sometimes, because I'm very demanding. And then Jomar Jaffa. So if you don't have resources, yes. Toranka Banda, I also contributed in Sibo Jankenyul football learning for Talib also went there. Talib spoke to them in Wolof. They speak Wolof, and and then in a ball, I think Talib also gave them some money. I don't know, maybe, but still. So I don't think this is even a Mandinka thing. I don't understand. I'm trying to figure this out, because Talib is not Mandinka. He never spoke to them in Mandinka. He spoke to them in Wolof. There's nothing, but still. Anyway, so these are the four phone calls. So I don't think these four these 4 villages should have caused this much of a national uproar from the NPP. So I'm not sure who's advising NPP, but this is a massive political blunder. Massive. They shouldn't have taken it seriously. Sorry, I'm speaking a lot of English. NPP man do maliki advice. Bari amari mang advice kendo dila. Hakati yenyum ko ya kuliani nyame. Another boy correcting. So amanya no kela no ansaying sakera manolde. Mol futara je hadabo do jurmaring. Ajal. So when we, like I said, birim futara je ngani motor je jurmaring. Ndeki jolam fara follow. Kumo sifa ñi diamre yang. Ikama biyo fodo ka fanyam defo fenketen kiyam falentale kiyan kereten ding dang ngereten dunda jana finda jana ngani la kari mala kereten. So it's like, but birim boso futara. Kombo boso ko vip. Ngaje fula ko collier, fula ko masembe, jomar kilinta den ko op. Whatever and this one most ka tenku. And then ko ñu fon la craziness keta sudo janding fanu bekela kate fa la fanu bekela. Oduta bay. Woto alduwa mo kanan ko kante o nyanga live commencé mo le kan call. Ikana ko live be nyoko na. Halim bara na re live. Na je call daja. Azala ko mo nyamaro do la besira minju akaka de la call. Anyway, o suto la. Ndeki jama so nka jele no mo ba mfa manyolo jamano ba ni baba job ning ba ela shembe kere suto aka dule ha ko suto na foni ngi gara ni fangole si sadela wodal to nyakas nyimen na de ni yadi nyola. But what I saw in Masembe was like a movie. Suto be wuru wala nyokan sade kilo ko moto bi juruban to fana na moto bi juruma rek fana ben moto nata ini la moto fana na pick up ñila SUV fana na SUV ela dark tinted fana na tinted ela national assembly moto fana na national assembly moto ha buru mi sade ko mbeten ko yiwa he so ngatambi he ngetan pip ni sade nga sade detende det ha Masembe because Masembe ila nibe la auto parce que ni Masembe manu ne Masembe manu abe asika problem cause. You understand? So we needed to be very, very, very firm. If anang ikunya samana butung be kundun so ndene nyama to le nyobulu silfo sonko nyol ning pa sonko wol nyino bo nyobulu problème ha wol katu pare de 24/7 ni ko firbit so buru sirnja la moto mobe ke nyalo ka kandate musabira ko do katarte le bul bare nyin baro la nyu kula baro kala ko de nanyim bo solla am jaajal ni fol ba amal lela kala ko do sirnja la wala fa bare no so wo fulol to jamaja ye jada to le nyobala. So we said, okay, this is it. You know, Marek, if that I found Bala Dame, but Nico tough, it all Monaco, Fangalo Monaco, and Yagas. Yeah, you put the Nagaji follow me. It's very funny. For the man, ni pack and Franca pack. Need you more bring on your home. Yeah, go on, okay. I think a jelly and you distract. You know, I gel and fanagel. Go look at Altango, Guy Altango. Alila and go I fanadela. Prumparang Abik Sanawad. Me okay mbira jaso banya okay no problem ye moto bale ko tif kan ko de bruru fana kan ko de bruru ira e panga pa ye al fana bijana yo ha kraja ko yo ngasi ni wutu sa rek ni ngay wutu rek fana wutu you pack I pack ha ni pack tam fana pack. You understand? Nga ñoo ko dibe ko ndoge bala fanal ba mo no ko mbang fi fo la njar ñu jaar nal du nga dum nal pak nga pak nal lo nga lo na si nga si nal wu na muf nga muf nga ko ñaaw nga ko la ñaama ñun dunde dum ita fo jana after nga menke we get tired one day after I get this I'm like I'm tired of this man 2 a.m. I cannot sleep so then we told the villagers look now you have to take responsibility what is your village. We cannot come here 24/7 chasing these people. So you also sit here, you buy your attire, you sit and guard your, your village more than us. All these small corners, guard it. If anybody come, call us, we'll be there. Yeah, so I got tired. I went back, I said, you know what, yeah. Then I went back after being cool, then I think they kind of gave up. Like, you know what, fuck this stuff. Like, let's go back. Then we better move back to Masembe, the ground zero. Masembe again, yeah. Then it cannot. Then they packed their cars. We all went into this big village square. Then they have their barbecue. They give some meat. It's water di la funikel grillo mala. The fana grillo mala on opposite. We are grillers here. They grillers here. Now we all grill. Yeah, grill. So bring grills. They all came. We all met in this big square, Sidiq. Imagine Sidiq, he's very tappet. He doesn't go. I got offended. I can't see him more but that night, I don't know what happened. He had the fataka sit fit him. I found fit tackle. He came, came to the big square. We all came. Maimuna Sedabo, Maimuna Balde, Dusano, Lamin Cham, Fabu. Anybody can think of and their mama. In that big square, Bandabakilo, Bebendaji. Hey, we don't. Hey, yo, hey, yeah. All old people like Sonko and all these people. Me, I don't control this course. I don't know them that much. I just see them like this, man. But Sonko and all these people, they're like, hugging each other. Yeah, go. Video kind of saying. Now they know it's game is over. You cannot do anything. We are here. We are not going to bed. You are not going to bed. Now we gotta sit here until morning. We all go to bed. We sit in the sit or village square here. Kacha bambali. Subujani. Diamba. Nyo hogante. Pim pam pam pum pim. Go. Look at tankung. Bal finger. Ndoke kana mo yo. We were. Don't let me Ngabe ko liye. For 4 a.m. I was like, okay, now I'm tired. I cannot do this. Then I left the boys, Sonko and all these people. They are operating on it. I don't know what they're smoking, but yeah. I got my car. I went back to Masakonko under my AC. Me, I cannot sleep with the AC. And Kia, there's no AC in Kia, so you gotta. What you say? We were all just pretending. Yeah, we are pretending. I don't like these people. You know that. But you gotta pretend. They laugh, you laugh. Typical government style. Yeah, we made it government style. Oh my God. Fatima Jara is a case, man. She was livid. But at some point, she kind of mellowed down too. You know what I mean? She was going back and forth with Menting and all these, deputies. And, we were all faking it. But at that point, what can you do? If you move, I move. If you start your car, I start my car. Then what can you do? Because it's illegal at the time to be engaged in any political activity. So if I catch you, I'll just take a video and send it to IEC. Simple. Even transu, I see you giving transu to somebody. Take a picture. That's it. So there's nothing they could do. Now we just have to party. So Janice, don't want your hawk. Old stories. Hey, go yari bring tarjana. Hey, lami jam ni karafa bejana. Go, kana mo finger. All this talk. At 4 a.m. I left. I left the boys there. I heard they were there until 5. Everybody dispersed. Morning election. That's it. So at night, at the critical point, those 2 nights, nothing could happen. And elections, I was basically in Rangallah. And 2-3 months I went back to Masembe. Because I was focusing on Masembe. I know Jasobo and Jomar are done deals. Collier is going to be a done deal. Tuaranka Banta, I have no hope. I was not expecting 5 though. I will lie. With all my political calculations, I thought at least, a good 50 we would have had that, from what I heard. And then, like I said, we built a nice women garden. I should have taken a video of that women garden. You see? And then showed you. Wallahi, our former councillor, the one that passed, did a very good job there. And sometimes, sometimes, modu for a kamfan kambal. You know what, man, if I can develop somebody. My dad, can you find him? Look, my dad took me to the Masul. He took man to the Masul. He took borehole. He gave them, I don't know, their masjid. I don't know what. We give all of this thing to Kamara, but they don't. And people get frustrated. You know what? Look, say 𝒉𝒕𝒕𝒑𝒔, blah blah blah. My dad was like, no, don't care all that. No, don't care all that. Sorry, do all them for somebody. But then I don't know what's the problem. No. We didn't give them borehole. It's a former councillor. The former councillor that was there. That was the one that dug the borehole for them. But it's part of his ward, so he could, that's normal. But I at least let it translate to something. It's not like we're inducing them, trying to like make them vote for us. It's their right, it's their money. So any development you bring for them, they deserve it. I mean, but to just outright reject people like that, just out of 200 and something votes casted, 211, you only gave us 5. Come on, man. So now, it is what it is. So we move, but being attentive was a key part of what we did, and nobody was complacent. Everybody was on edge, and we treated the by-election as they treated. If it was just left alone, maybe we wouldn't have gone all that crazy. But when we saw this, everybody, anybody that you know that is something in MPP has stepped foot in that place. Like what? Like no. So it is. That's basically that was what happened that night, and then election no, saying continue. This was funny. The 4 police stations. The other 3 no incident, but they know Collier was gonna be a no-brainer, and Joseph or whatever also. And then also the Cabaret, but the Cabaret is also not going to be a contest. But Masembe is where these 2 candidates came from, and they put a lot of resource there. That was where they were based. So it be based in the world front. It be based in the world. So saying, control shit and control I was like, whoa. That is crazy. Everybody was at the counting station. I'm like, okay, hold on. Didn't you have another polling station, Collier and yours, to go and count? Why is everybody here? Come on, please don't. Anyway, why is everybody here? Everybody was at Masembe. And I was like, okay, that's not going to be nice. I knew right away there's going to be a problem. Oh, no. Before I go to counting, election day also in the morning, when I came from Soma, around what, 12:1, came from my sleeping place. I was coming to Soma. Sibo Tengkung. Anyway, so when I came at the polling station, this is something we also all need to understand. So the law is on election day or a day before the election, no party colors, no party like UDP insignia, no photos of Hussein Dabo or the candidate, none of that stuff. 0. Okay, that's the law. Okay, we abided. There's no car from the UDP that was having a signature like, na several minibala wala na club na kola member. Nobody was doing it. I came from Soma around 12. It was kind of quiet, so before the polling station, Masembe, of course, because I was just in Masembe. I didn't go anywhere else. I was just reaching Masembe. I saw this MPP car coming. All colored MPP, writing MPP, flags hanging MPP, with people in it. I'm like, hold on. As soon as they're coming, I also pack rap. It's like I cannot come like coincidence. Come ala like it. I packed it and packed. Okay, when you get a pretty far, what they were doing, I went straight to the police officer at the gate. Okay, Mr. Officer. Okay, you more. I don't know whether you are briefed on the law. I don't know if you are cognizant of the law. I don't know if you understand what this today means. What are the rules of engagement for today? I'm not sure you know, but this vehicle is not supposed to be anywhere near this polling station. I think about 200 meters or something. Okay? This sign, this NPP writing, should not be on any vehicle in this vicinity, talking to voters or interacting with voters or being anywhere near this voting center. Do you understand, police officer? I said, now, if you cannot take your responsibility and get these people out of here, we are going to take our responsibility. We are going to take matters into our own hands and make sure this vehicle is not here. Whatever it takes. No, tell them to get out of here. Protect. Protect. So, I stood right by them. I said, let's all move. Kabada, I'll come to Kabada. Your people, eh? So, okay, let's all move. You are very harsh. Blah, blah. You talk very... Hey, I'm not talking to you. I have any business with you. I have business with this police officer. That's between me and you. Wala bi jam pour Cairo sabade. So ndeka dia mole. Ha ite nende temo wo Cairo kutor. But jang police officer wala na Cairo sabade. So let's move this car. Ah ne nara mole sanga jang. Nka jante mo yoronde na hoti. These vehicles shouldn't be yoron kamo sama na jang. You move. We have to move. God, it's not a, it's a right now we're campaigning. It's a campaign flags, the name, everything, the flag, the picture of the candidate. Nobody should see any picture of the candidate. The only time they should see it is at the box, on the box. Other than that, nothing for today. That campaign has been basically it was over. It's 2 days ago. So let's move. You have to move. You have to move. So the police says, yes, okay, we all moved. Left the police station. So these are all incidents, because normally in the past they will do that. They'll come and park their car, with money, of course. Then they see Sergeant Ding or 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏𝒆𝒍, you know what I'm saying? Every time I put 𝒂𝒄𝒄𝒏𝒆𝒍, you do UDP Ngola. Yeah, come on there now. And now they are dash. You know what I'm saying? Well, I card from 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒆𝒍. Because if you know 100% 𝒂𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒆𝒍 is going to vote UDP, yes, you buy that. So that's what I call vote buying. You just pay the money and let them keep the card. That's one less vote. If you stand there for 3 or 4 hours, you can have at least 50 or 60 votes from people. Just give them the money, let them turn back. I say, if you know they are UDP, because I in village in the Makanyolon, and UDP call Lomon back. Honey and Diamond and Galan, until we are always, ready to fucking, do some shit. You know what I mean? So yeah, young course like tango, you know, Naban, hey, you go to get asses on way, really fella. Really killing fella. Mazambe Colère and Top offering 2,000 fella. It can work in other places. So that's why they discourage Motol and party officials and things like that to be loitering around polling stations. And people know luar tinyaro la dunia bi badwala. But ni fene nyamati ya jay kan ko police ni te man nyim faj no faya ndol be nyim faj la ni man nyim jaral non to ba jaral ndanga lay wol mahni kuma la kam fam negotiation haaling nga sabari ndebo ngonde sabari ko ndebo kala fola. I don't like that word. A problem or sabari ya la problem in this Gambia. So we get rid of that. Soon as important then I stationed 2 boys there. I said, you stay here. I'm gonna go. If you if you see any of these movements again, then you call us. Maybe 1 or 2 hours the same motor coming fale. It had a phone call newspaper kaitolten. Yeah, la phone call be tai. Yeah, ngaje ba tai ka MPP tai ka bala. Yeah, be cover flag will be born ko be de maje ko man kay rolo ni moma ni masi bo ba kanja. So yeah, that's it. And then by 5 p.m. counting plaso problem wote ban kuru kara bambali pim pam you do loko ci man da fa lay men lo bunjen baral fal ay fengala be gini ñara kay bam wurda bando kuru nga bando ci fa mo na dunya kono. Never in my life. Very, very, very counting land. Was they were trying to what I realized is they were trying to create a commotion because the boxel fitted already. Boxel fitted the classroom or someone banda kafoko outside do sokoro. For us to come and now count. And then they seal kundu. They verify the seal numbers. Okay, seal number 1, blah blah blah, number fella, seal number 2, number 3. The agent are verify, everything is nice. Yeah, kuntu. Sa en family je ka keso ñu way. Ajel, keso way katele county. Kimba so ko mata. E ko yalla movie ko de movie la perim paran. Nga mari la felo bu ko boxé ñu pama rek xam ko be bon. Yalla sa bu da kat sa ndalo la jël sa. Kat fay bay ay postpone. Because I couldn't understand, like, dude, they told you to move. Go. Who was slapped? Nobody's gonna say who was slapped here, please. I'm not demanding somebody interrogate. No. Alpha. nsweda malfono alfalam atabe kurgara be krigara ya fingere modol na la bulo o bulo ndema bulo hore dami ngai bulo ka ko bab ako rap ke wonyon ton da wa we amal nebe names pamo do ngeje rek jele ndamanda to fala jan ha burunga musudo bi je da ngajo jang yelo pacca la jang la ñi MP musulen ma no bodamin dol yo fadam fadila mala ñi kiem bo solo 𝒂𝒂𝒏𝒏𝒆𝒍 ejin li fo jang ngaje jang yelo pacca la nobody knows mo mala dum kak beto ko refata wande fo di bi ko sindara ko jang kalde mombe habere daga ma siat ya de nga defar nga si jere moy na ko bab dara lu jara ya dara lu daga ara bar no bar dara lu wol njaga afu njaga fu amal sala dara lu wol ha atata ba fanda lu jaral ngoy jang ku bi jang keba alfa lipo wala bi jang alfa lipo ata kalande la. So that all tiki-taka, saying they have to stop the counting and move this thing back inside the classroom and then go mammo tofu na kebalam so that all so ko ngamurde back into the classroom o classroom morning kanyin keso suka kasa back to that ya Allah no for them ko kule for they go haje do the back you do the back. I was very scared because you keso pabano you keso bank abejola san ba who what. There's no way you're gonna count all those pebbles again. You accurate number so. It's impossible. Manda fola malong ha ya tulo bunda rek nsola fo no. Banandira ba. Bando kadimi ba. Anyway, so ma kona rake oldo. Ha nada nade de ko muke kula ha it's okay. Ha ngo ma tay su la ngeen chicken la suma ko tola duma ko wax. Anyway, so nato tiki-taka geje tiki-taka fo keso na do rumo kono budum police la enara because the police are many uniform blue do wolta handum no. So they have to bring MPP Kenyol paral. They came with their tear gases, more free fara, then they got in there, a control became bando belipala, more ben tila, Musulen kilamba, bebaka, we were. Entire MPP was there, nobody was behind. Mokili Molje, at that point, I was sitting there. Maybe I'm Aburun Lado, Karate Ning, Kirimbaso Kiribikaje. You don't see him. Karate Gambino Mohammed at a Kamatalo. So I take a Mamma Sifal, Contumpuya clear or take a problem. So he's always very careful. He's never, anytime there's commotion, you're gonna see him. So Paranada, you're more clear, you're counting making Bantal Mulbenu Wurwaral. So Banandro stopped direct, bring a result of 240 something, UDP 175. Well, closing of the election. Joe Marnoli have already Coleria for Janab Toranka Bante. This is the only place remaining. I got rap 240 something, 175. Case closed. Bandro stopped. Immediately, Mobe Kuluta. Immediately, Mobe Fallon, MPP Ko be a Fallon. A baby Tamara Nankan, Kaya, Sibojanke video. Kunekan rap. Ibi ko tap. Bandro Mame Kotanke, Kulu Waketa, Mobe Tamale Beseka. Kabos Kulu Katela base. It's almost about 300 meters or more. Otamo ukera kulutama ba. Nanka be yeman ro nyama modol ndomo dokono to yeman kumburu kera dole fambwen na we ya lañu fake boy kam ngene e jobe kam fo lay tangu and that's it. Kulu kera kabiri otamo nyek be kamwe budu yudi bin ko la wi waya en ko mande ko yaay la mol di amu hamba say wi dokata ya radio ko la ko di bay ko ya talk to them e be tanku na ko nyaaji be kadira do ñu fanam so mo sukiro wala ndola ko dafele feso fele ndo dafele kabira kilo wala so the excessive nyaawal lo ni we try to control that, you know what I mean. You don't matter danim bulu ko ha mbal dan la ko la mol la fo say bari ketal dang ñew fi nga rek ñew so demanding no problem, I will go and talk to them. At that point bri wi la keta bu kul wona do tamul, but before we know ni bando theater. Yeah, you know, of course they will be down. So, but then this is now we come to understanding why there's much attention on this. Why risking this political capital? Why risking this kind of embarrassment? Why going all the way out when you know politically it's a disaster if you don't win? It's not worth it. Why is it worth it at this level? Nte sa cooking the malaji berek wala munti. It's a phone call. What do you call it? It's a referendum. A referendum on his popularity. A referendum on this third term project Alafa Menkel. Into go the marriage. It's not about Lamin Jaju. These people don't care about Lamin Jaju. It's never diablo kata lorun komala. Sidin jani Lamin Jaju kata nyado Lamin Cham. You could about tintin the boy was like a malnourished, premature. Below the comajana, abe babanya hulu kama near bat locus. You understand? You know, they don't value him. They don't know him. They don't care about him. All they care about is Siro say. Because I don't could be second in Ghana, even their future politics. Because now, come right now, if this fail, like how are they going to borrow again? He's gonna be like, dude, you guys lied to me. You guys came and told me this. I didn't look when you kiang. Yeah. Kiang Valendale. Yeah, Kiang Valendale. You told me this. You sold me this. You understand? I sent my whole entire party to this place, and then I live in Manna. You don't go to when the model like what you fancy model nila gelegele phone if you people like gave you everything. So it's making life difficult for them. You don't follow. Well, this is how these people survive. Because don't rocket in. I don't know about any political. And I like it. Something be thinking like they don't go to I give 2 million, 3 million. You go and you spend before you know. Maybe 5% or 10% will be spent load that. 2 million better la bunyol. Ila bunga loka. Pamoja kwa ako ibela kodala loka la mompare follow. Yes. Exactly. So nying netinya and the repercussion is massive, you know. Not just a big blow for the third term movement, but now you're gonna, you know, it are conventional kotanke. You know, nyiko afala I need it. Aliyo fonye nga kurang di nyilla. Nga silo keje, nga silo walang. You know, and still. So it's like, okay, hold on, I don't know. So now they with second thoughts. If I go in miracle sign. Nyen tata because you know okay nga slow the day. You know, kurang sambaje, nga polo low. So what mune bija kotang. But kia mango lasified. Ala yenso mbole fokande na post kama safa janko ning Gambia beke tan ko kiang. Sansa nga post ke janga ko model e kiang ko nen. Dinkuno dolam ko ndebo to fo. You know, something bahum. Eka ko kiang ko la most ungrateful kumi wasabali no mol mango emang ala tento. You understand? So but what I'm just trying to say, ning kiang Gambia beke tan kiang nyanta keba la mango Gambia be nyata je celebrate la. Gambia be nyanta kala le kumi kaka ko kiang. Okay, fuaria mi batandi. Well, fuaria da mobe la ka fensoto. But fuaria martina kila fuaria bay. Fuaria martina ika nyina ko, you understand? Enyante menke la puruka masakendo sini jang ibika nyina wala. Watu ibo kanne. Ninki mbeketa nko safo Gambia beketa nko kiang. Well, honey have fun at the Gambia. Beki mere ko kiang kimene. Bo Gambia ni mbara man fo moko. Itara jara ni mbara kino bije. Itara badi wala fo nyana de nyolosta. Itara ni salum nyolta. Itara ni siara nyol ni wuli nyol ni yo kantora nyol barbar. Barasifa mboto. Wala fo de nyolosta kiang. But munat na kiang ye sofa. Nyimbanku dol nanku batani toro ning halako bekan. Hani wo. Wol nyiko ha ndo ka masa so so mbaka kitam birim param. Ya bede masale si. mana kiyang different nim banko betanon ko be half of ko wala 3/4 ko kiyang don bi ya jame lañu sañu mo muta maralo ata kero la kana batara mbarata la kabiri ala kate fa folo na bora ñobulo ndata bulu ni ya jame elemile non kabiri 1996 ya jame bon system ko no commission ko mo jelle fada ko mo jelle fada direct ya jame bulo ko no ko mo fo mo kiba sabani fe nga ma commission wala fa commission inquiry astafula TRC la last day soli wala fe ko almost 300 and something people ko men fada ya jame bulo ko ala command nin kiyankol gambe be ko kiyankol dam min parta ya jame bul kabin 1996 nyim mol men fata ite fala no ni ilo jalo nyel men ye fay tay samba la ye no kuni jane e saranje daba mara nyel men kankati all these people mala fi kawnyole men nya soni ben wala you know yem kewol men sene samba ni maltu yela kayalti nya wol betara la bi ni la musobe enjoy ka nin kiyankita non ko ya jam ko nin gambe be ko kiyang sambara mbore ya jengul ko 1996 asifunya nya hanna da kanada na 2001 be bola bulle dembi mene be fata kabana duza ma kajina karan da ba mare na ñol jana all these people single nya ñol jana de da hajara ñol imam karamo tura ñol ñi be fente kala lanu ninga ya topo ci nga bonne ñi gambe be kitan ko kiyam gambe ñanda karana kiyam bulle ke fan kanane jo yalla unfortunately membe kiyam wala be labeto foria hanu kombo ate wala fo jana dañol ade kiyankor wala be la ko dago jang foria be jamana mo jele wala ko dago jang mo be wasola susula la mo pati la jang dara ñi bota ñelo barbaro fara ko jana e kala fa la jel haytile kan ko jeselo sulay pati la bari ila kerbe ila banko be larin kiyam so kiyam fisere mo jamal imagine short term mani bote ning kemilul ning wilkiling nonsense hol itol ko jël ko nendiro non nendiro lam bari kiyanda mala ko mo nendiro gambe be sita ngaji be jalala ngaka ferode kiyanda ko nyimmu nendiro ha nyimani boto ni nonsense ko no nendiro lam ila mala wujat again silo farandere ko silo dada kiyan ko la understand ko silo manke baro kunda silati silo manke mola kabila silati silo mansa kundala silo lam julol men kata ka jen silo dada ndol kiyan ko nen jaran ko nen bari ko nen wullin ko nen basan ko le ben julo jola hanam kala sangi talu julo ndol ba jol kiyan understand kiyan yalon ko lopitan men sama ya dota sabale men sama ya dota nyale samate wol manke sorati a manke barola nidiya kuti na kodolam julol tata o julol tulle ba jola ben kamolto borobitala bo julo fele jang so kiam kol mo lopitalo je ko aben sokane ko mala nidiya kolam ala abala faram tolle wala no ala ta nyanda kelale bare julol tolle a ko nyin diala ay julota man julota bado kunda to yala aman juloto la arambaro to yala ay julota dumala kiam anin jaranin badi bu toya anin wuli to yala so now lopitalo ditel aw silo mo rendi kan munani ba fala ko ha ko mi kajo ko atla alati kiam fane min fan understand ko dunia tambita silo da malal ko balu wonyata kelal molla balu wonyata nyalal development man ka just silo balu wo mol fala na seno betinyata na farabulol bi silul betinyata ina fara silo ka mol ka balu ni fa la tarola ki la farol de ka manini man taraje nyino betinyata sayo betinyata. So it's not just about kamo hadani silola, kamo threaten silola, kamo silandi. Development ka ko nal ma fanye, en silo nga commencé la comme la mi tam commencé fa min ko jana. Ko silo ñu fele nga commencé la. Bara be banna nyaaw nya u bato lebul. Which means ko ñu silo fele de. Bara la bandula anala banya anin wata menyanta banna wodesta to la carte fele bul. Yalo mu kala muta bala ko molti anin ñone ne ko mo menan ko wata wok la kiyan asi boko na daro nak maybe you will share an as work counter as a work world but kian to bang but ning gamme be ko kian woto sa la min cham ñu commencé ata fara ko tank bari sa en kiya karadi lesson la ko ñin kumol ni ñu fo mo le mbe polish la ha silo fere bara nabi pare la aba da sato la bulu faye pare la al nale karre faye tan buru abal bulu je that is a threat kian ya punish but la jelle be silen gambe ko ranja men ko na foto no aba watila la asiara bak asafono badi wa wat astaghfirullah badi ko la ka anyway asafono blaro ñu kuma ya wate afo he ali ngadi ala de wala man salam ni ma ndiala na silo de pare la ni ma ngede na silo de kala de akany ngere la do aketa la ya jamme ngene jana fana ha na ma fay ni wala ni manato fa la jara o fata do ngenna say la min chamnyol kuma kilo say fana ko 5 qui est français à la place so kiana consciousness is superior to almost an entire country because they saw that threat, they call his bluff e kay ko itende alam baronte ñin ko do na ko do la yake je maka jo ñi man sa kunda do nata men conscious ta wol ba kala jeel ndoy te ñi kala fal ba fa lañ fata fa lañ ibere do wol kel ñi to ko itela fa jo ja so bonin jo mar connect la ani jana tu vois Kolwer Manoka. You know, it's just more of a sitting Jasobo for 50-something years after independence. They are in darkness. That's your duty as a country called bonding out of darkness. Two things: electricity and logistics, movement of people back and forth. Silo. Society or sorry, go back and then you want to attach it to what? Political patronage. Balafantao Danta world. Jomaran call more desire from you. Jasobon call more desire from you. Imano rek. Baye na agree da sama agree da rek silo walante rek. Ya be puntu pande ko asa la fere ko ha. Nani ngala fay silo pare. An carte fay. Te kamera lam cham la kany chako ci sign. Wala Adam Baro wala kany chako sign kam morso. This is a disaster. It's not your money. It's our money. Gambia bang sok man sakunda la kodo rent. A julo man kata kusabi mu julolte. Hana man julota kufalalam. They will either take loans or bondimento the government the local government fund, something like that. Ha. Masakunda for la kodo. You understand? You follow them. But amanke barola koditi. La min cham la kodente en people la kodente so alka mo la kodota ban kudu la kodo alke tretin wala ñu fana folo wasila ha dimita bakena bara folo wasila kiyam ko mere mo nyala ku jamala kan ya jame sere jana mo le bela ko mo fo ya Allah ay silo da dan ka wana mano kombo kanam da ay kiyam isolate hanu imang a support no am ko mi ya jame lo kon abe ay me represent abe menke kamola kiam ko baranda wala nun kiam ka balan no menna kiam meatna kiam buga son carte fa lay brinya jama bari je lumena wala gambe be alon kiam herfan kiam be no nyinala kiam kamo jangada gambe kono i balanta menna ye doyata yene ndirota ku be taw ko hen terasi fintidan ko la ila mo be abule la konto yara nyine be critical commission inquiry na million tita billion be tila million be tila billion be tila gamere be jomolta yara nyine be kere yara kianko nyila nyim foare be itelo yolo nanu i balanta atul bi yalba fam fel albe fel al fanda alka bi ñew jabe yalla karike dan hasidia problème ni ñing ñoo bandi ñoo hasidia problème kianko they saw something bigger i balanta ye kubeta ye fuareyata ye kuram soto baliyata ye sila soto baliyata ye ji soto baliyata balumena fenta albe nyaajala commission inquiry TRC albe nyaajala gamere ba hol inna lillahi mo nyullo ya jabe hanida albe tawla kiya faal yen albalanda alko mutole let alko e man kudin hani adala man kudin ele men ade may moto diale ko diala prim param ye sila furo kajana e ning ya magati kedol diala ning Allah wada yari la ma beni malo anin demiso so la ko Gambia nyanta ki yanjibir as a school nala fa joya kon kuntulal kamoto al mako kiya al balang ale balang kula bere bere ite sire ba te fofore ne ya fete kan e fo beta mani bodi be jela jana ko de nimbe jela jana be promise fo de jana sinay silo parandare kadeve na sile lampi pol sabana lo rek ale kadeve fay wala pol ñu hani kurom gal e ko lo yoy ni kadeve ba wala ika la be jala kiyango le fero bonde ka 1996 bon ko be capitulator o be jala mata imagine this is not coming like income disrespecting, but the numbers many be West Coast comme ñu ko kabanang foñi fo kalaji or misele se kafuta to bijilo hada bolo almost half of the Gambia population be siri ñu lawdo natra wol belle ko kiyang samara mbore yaja wul kabirin sanduma unfortunately Kia doesn't have the numbers, but they have what called inspiration. A number table, but it can cool menke, I can more inspire somewhere. So we hope that inspiration I jana lafa 2026 fala mina menyati lala katifa fala kita kotek abiya jala kiyang nombal tara nyame Kolior MPP Dominic Soreje, we beat them. Jomar, Joseph, Jasabo, Masembe, obviously, we were much closer to 200 and something, 270 something. Then Kabada, 0. It's for 5. So we have to start thinking about these things. And then, men fan media, ente de mamodo na bayalo nteo, ndangam fang boni nyum promo kono junal. I don't really care now. Come in label or the come on label. But what need to do? Nyanta mekela nyanta cool jibe cooler. Understand? In number among traku kubete yitandika. Gambia la karte manyana kela wote. Kanyo jibe rek ninkar manka sikilun dem muka kankilin fo. Karena ikafi ba punish la woman normal you cannot live like this don't know that ndol ko jaaji man na sarel lo nyaaji bo ndol lo tañu hanjal na sarel lo sala na kenol di molla mbemu na kenol moy na ya kunni ya si kenol dia la ndol sikunda fonko kunda ngad la de fonko sare fonko wala say ki wala kete la me enemy ite be daada ko tel tara lawol e kamera nana e fenne du ñoko no wala nana kelata fe man wal tema nakeno be sido keno laka ngal kundi ngal sinde so ñim mañana na tralante ma tay mala mu ban julo kuntula para mañana kelata it's very sad. Well, because of Nadol Jeko had the strategy 2026 for more soto candidate do soto member Nanko Kyle Molem, like Surwa or some flow or something, member Lola, I can other candidate then was he in number tano from NPP, Nin Kabada number Kiri part of number involved. Ngwe I'll cover the name. Yes, I follow Kajana last 2026. Mona file number. Il Hajiti. Honey, parent Jalafan and somebody, it's gonna be the same thing. As long as Yalanko near detail of Yuri Magula Itakela. So Malum, strategy wise, what can be done? Hadamaya, when it's because couldn't need him. You welcome to lie, dealer. So where is this coming from? Who is filtering this in their heads? But voting for UDP is like basically saya equal of kind of it's so unfortunate. You know, when I saw that number, I laughed. It was funny, but at the same time, it's not funny. I mean, 10, 15, I was expecting 50. But how long are we going to continue on this path? No. Really, you know, we first mirror, you have to think and you know, because I cannot go to this Kabara and all these places getting 5s and 0s and 6. You come to my Kiang or my Sikunda Pakali, Jenyer, Jinoi, you know, Kanikunda, and then scoring, you know, decent numbers. So at some point we have to have some tough conversations. You know what I mean? The reality is the numbers are just, you know, face. They're just showing everybody. Nobody's hiding it anymore. We cannot go on like this. And I don't see a solution of coming discussion about kachala babola, strategy babola, or coming hanga ketanga. Dude, my father's been doing it since 1975. Mama kabara no kataminted. The football somebody. A football a jazzinte, a tournament, a boholte, a machine, nutura machine, mantura machine, anything you can think of. Sometimes zero. Sometimes 2. But honey be never just never came as came as any mass was someone, came as any mass was someone, came as any. But still, they wouldn't vote. So, anyway, a lot of things to learn from this. Experts will start dissecting how do we, you know, bridge this gap, how do we this and that. But always remember, it's not complicated, it's not rocket science. You don't have to have a PhD, you don't have to have 0. What it is, they don't care. They don't care about your policies. For Talib he gave a very nice talk. You also saw that video, it went viral. That village that Talib went to, Ubi, is about 3 villages, 3 villages combined. With all what Talib told those boys, I don't know what, I'm not sure about the money part, but for football or dealer, Josil, I contributed one big football. The chairman of the deputy Lamisi also. All of this, Taliban didn't speak Mandinka, he's speaking all of their own, you know, what they can understand too. 0. Lulu. That's after we also doing a borehole for them. It's Nico, let's continue engagement. Hammer. I am telling you that engagement you're talking about, 1975, years before I was born, that engagement has been going on. Before Usain Dabo know what's politics, before Usain Dabo even dream about entering into politics, 20 years before Usain Dabo dream about becoming a candidate, my father and his people were engaging these communities with everything you can think of. 1975. Youth became 20 years later, 1996, 21 years later, and then continued on the same path where this guy left off. And Hussein will go, another person will come, it's going to be the same thing. Engagement till what? Till when? I heard you. Yes, let's continue to engage. That engagement has been going on for 45 years now. From NCP to UDP. So tell me. I want ideas. Tell me. At this point, I really want ideas. We cannot take our ball back, Fender. That's gone. What are you going to do? How can you take it back? It's already there. It's gone. Can't take it back. It's there. But at the same time, you cannot also abandon them. So you have to keep doing what you have to do. Praying to God as a miracle. You ready? Okay. All right, guys. I have to come on, wrap up. My mom wants to go to Gente. And I have to drive. It's not far away, but I can't time. So so I might have to start wrapping up here. Yeah, we don't oppose Masakunda. So I was told that they treat this as a religious thing. And I'm not sure about that, but I'm told that, like Dina Kurfanamidja, they feel if they support you, then they're committing a sin. But my other argument is on that part is like, okay, so then Arambara was also sinning, right? When he was opposing, he was a sinner. So, but it's okay to not vote for the sinner, but once the sinner becomes president, then you can. So somebody told me, like my dad, my uncle, my brother, he knows them very well. It's not going to happen. But once UDP comes to power, then they'll be part of us. They will just be 100% UDP again, and halas. So that's the only solution. I see no other solution but to find a way to win, despite them. Because you need to understand, when Anambra was winning, he didn't win in any of his Kabara or wall of villages. Just Kerpatas and what do you call it, Kuntayas and all these Kerembohumas. No, zero. We didn't win a single one of those. Adama lost everything to either Yajame or GDC. All these communities we lost. So it's nothing new. So there's a possibility, a huge, big possibility to win, despite the fact that we are facing this kind of, boycott. It's still because Adama did it. So it's possible. It's doable. So it's only when you win, then they'll come. And then we also come by peaceful, Kuneka continue, right? And just, it is what it is. I cannot see no other solution. Once you're in opposition as UDP, it's over. Maybe we'll have another smart people who knows better, who can devise new ways of breaking this barrier. At this point, I don't know. Because if it's development, we are breaking development. Yeah. We are bringing development, we are bringing Bohol, we are bringing all these things. And still. So, I'm sorry, I don't know. That's the only puzzle that we all need to think about towards 2026. I can't see a solution because I thought, okay, if Talib had gone there, talked to them, they were listening, everything, in Wolof, and then at least some kind of change would have been realized. At least 15, 20, 30 votes out of 300 and something registered votes. But it's like, come on, man. Anyway. So, guys, I'm sorry I have to go. Mom is waiting. She wants to go to Gente. She just came from Sansala Bonanjara. Mani ninja for Kagara Kulielo. That's life. Anyway, so we'll this is more like a debriefing. There's nothing really critical. We'll have a chance to reconnect a little more. Maybe next by the weekend I'll come and talk about World Development Fund, Brigadier Council, and some of the key developments that are on the pipeline. Scholarships fund, we are giving about 600 scholarships this year, and some other nani pare abisira anala kala nala phone. I know. No, and I see what you're saying here. Stop giving them things. These are the arguments of people on the ground. They said more better. Saying nga din na mola. Political mola. Me yegi fana ko yeg. You ka forget. Okay, Sibo, we'll talk more. Right now, I'm come after sleep. After this thing, I'm gonna get at least a full day of relaxation, and then we move. Thank you so much, guys. We'll talk another time.